Bonjour, bonjour, c'est Egon. Bienvenue dans ce nouveau live. Sous le signe de la fraîcheur pour moi, votre rôle de... Je sais même plus quel épisode, au 10e, 11e, je sais plus. Attends, je regarde la carte parce que je ne sais même plus. Qu'est-ce que j'avais à faire déjà? Ah oui, il faut que j'aille voir Phineas. Ah oui, je dois intercepter-les dans les ruines. Éliminer-les, heureusement. Ah non, j'ai dû choisir. Oh là là. Donc je dois aller là-bas à 200 mètres. Niveau 21. Voilà, je peux plus mettre.
Going silent.
Ouh, 960 quand même. Ouais, c'est pareil, ils ont déjà. Alors attends, j'ai quoi comme arme là? 629.
We've got a fight on our hands. We were destined to prevail. I've had quite enough of you!
Sauf.
What was that? What was that?
Down they go!
Bon, ben désolé pour vous, hein. Bonus de démantèlement. Rame. Les orales et où? Sanjar est à 148 mètres. Mais je sais pas, elle a disparu, je sais pas où elle est.
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Si.
You're back. And in one piece. Does this mean I mean we, won?
We did indeed, sir.
I can't believe it. Not that I'm really surprised, but, well, maybe a little. You did it. I mean, we did it.
Si je sais pas, Monarques. Vous aviez raison dès la première fois. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
Oh, I certainly will. Between our reinstatement on the board and the gain of this ship, we'll usher in a new age of prosperity for the people of Monarch.
That's a hefty promise. You've got Monarch's hopes up, Sanjar.
Don't go messing this up like our last overlords did.
And perhaps in time, I can use my position on the board to turn things around for the rest of Halcyon.
Mhm. Ils auraient certainement besoin de quelqu'un avec votre...
I shall. Perhaps I'll write you a brief. Anyhow, thank you. And good luck to you. What can I do for you? Quite well, actually. It's astounding how much our quality of life has improved without Graham's lunatics breathing down our necks. Our residents are reporting increased productivity during their shifts and improved satisfaction in their leisure time. And since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth prospects to look forward to.
Ok, ça c'est fait. On va retourner voir. Non, pas finir s'il y avait... Et pas retourner à voir Agnès, je sais pas qui là. Je m'en... Ah oui, il faut que j'aille là, moi. Pour faire sa quête à l'autre, tant qu'on est là.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate... Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch. Excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more... Man, oh man, it has been a blue moon. A parcel of pure paradise. Sublight owned and run, so you know you're safe while you're breaking the laws. Check in at the saloon to start spending your bits now.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
You seen Arthur today?
Last time. This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not. Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river.
You don't think...
I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Sure puts things into perspective.
Trouve Reginald. On s'en fout. On a déjà 3 tonnes, ça sert à rien de plus.
Hey, you!
Quoi?
What do you think you're doing?
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Attends, il est où? Et, ah bah il est carrément de l'autre côté.
My dry goods come 75% guarantee. No.
Qu'est-ce que t'as? Dix. Cache-œil. Stock prix. Ah oui, de toute façon ça sert à rien parce que j'ai pas 34, 41. Ah ouais, visuellement c'est quand même mieux. La peau des écoutes de plast. Comment on peut pas le démonter.
You shopping for pre-owned or new? Few bloody.
Pardon. Ça 576. De 12%. C'est que de la merde. Attends. 3000. De déplacement, je m'en sers même pas de tout ça. Oula, il y a un bug. Un hacker professionnel.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result. Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it
Obviously too common an ailment for insurance to cover.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies by... Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation, and we've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous... Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares. One thing's for sure.
Ouais, je vois pas l'utilité en fait. Ah, 41, 22. Hospitality.
What are you looking at?
D'accord.
Always imagined Fallbrick would be
Fancier? Stock with better booze?
cheaper. I emptied 14-bit carts in the last 2 hours.
That's because you've got a terrible tell. Whenever you're lying, your right eye twitches like mad.
It most certainly does not.
Steer you wrong, friend. See? There it goes again.
Moi je me trompe. Ah, il est... Ah, c'est bizarre là. Je lève...
If you're feeling like a civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
Clé du stockage.
Not now, you jinx my luck.
Là, attends.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe ici?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely. Wait! I know who can translate the book for you. It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. Okay. Talk, Reggie. It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there. It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well. Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Ça, c'est fait. Donc normalement, je pense qu'on a pratiquement tout fait dans la région. Bon, peut-être pas tout visiter à 100%, mais enfin bon. Parce que les trucs à la rigueur, on s'en fout. Hein.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Rien. Ah, attends. Attends, c'est laquelle que je porte déjà? C'est armature apôtre, machin apôtre. Je peux même pas la... Alors, attends.
Oh my gosh, Felix, you got to hear this.
Something on your mind?
Non.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big. I was thinking about what you said afore, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship. I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week.
Dégueulasse.
I smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies. Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys? She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap. I got savings. Not a powerful lot, but some. How expensive can soap be? Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know.
Ok.
Because I want to come with.
D'accord.
Hey boss, got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you... 5 years go by, they send you a message. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. The guy just vanished without a trace one day. No goodbyes, no explanations. Clyde was my first friend, but he was also my mentor. Taught me how to think, how to question, how to disobey. I figured the board got him in the end. Some guys with black uniforms snatching him off the street in the middle of the night or something. That's what I don't know. The message was like, Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss. Clyde's waiting for us on Scylla.
Ok, ben on verra une fois qu'on sera sur Scylla.
Battery levels are fully charged.
Ok. D'abord, on doit aller voir Phineas.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing...
The transmission is complete, Captain. I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping.
Ok, il faudra repartir sur... On est là, on n'est toujours pas allé, là pas allé. Quand même 1, 2, 4, 5 mondes où on n'est pas allé.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
J'utilise même pas la jauge.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting. If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists. And that... Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line. Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks. Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Stop.
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
Non, ben non. Okay.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to, just seems to happen around you, is all.
Bon. On va d'abord aller sur le précurseur. Parce qu'après, il faudrait aller sur Phi.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
D'aller ici. Ouais, d'abord on va aller là.
Destination reached, the groundbreaker. Captain, I hope you made the right decision by siding with MSI.
Ouais,
I
moi aussi.
understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Elle. Qui c'est que je prends? Appareil.
Could I have a word with you, Captain? I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm. You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward. Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Ok, alors attends. Changer de truc. Attends. Ouais, c'est pas... C'est pas super joli, mais bon. Parce qu'on a peu de chance de combattre là.
Have either of the assault cruisers?
Alors, attends.
Purpleberry punch. You want a punch? You got the punch, right?
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Et grand classé toujours, j'ai déjà fait.
Captain?
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Ok.
I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe. Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia what specializes in sweets. Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Trouver des ragots, hop là.
Rizzo's knock you out. CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel.
Ah oui, c'est carrément... C'est ici, toi. Ragout.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? What?
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
Ah là là. Des brigos.
Since when? Since the Rangers decided their 8th batch. I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of... So, tell me what's on your mind.
What's on your mind?
Non, non. Ah, faut retourner sur Monarques. Attends. La Cascadia.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Attends. Peut-être lui changer d'armure. Moi aussi d'ailleurs. Attends. Psst. À poil. Attends. Le ragoût, il y a 1 kilomètre. Le petit cœur à 100.
You ever been off Monarch, Mioka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. As soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret, I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well, I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Ouais. Ouais, pas mal. Ça pourrait être bien, ça. Faut les ranimer s'ils sont morts. Six cent 95. Six cent vingt. Mille cent.
Here we go.
Armor's too strong. Hit him with something else. You got him. Woo! We made it.
B. 400. C'est les hommes de corps à corps qu'il faudrait. 340. Putain, réparer. Ah non, ça baisse le truc. Ah, déjà installé. Je sais pas trop quoi installer en fait. Plein de trucs. Ah, c'est scellé. Donc, comment tu fais pour aller là, là? Peut-être une clé quelque part. Par contre, l'arme que j'ai pris, c'est au coup par coup. Je trouve un moyen de passer de l'autre côté. Non. On va avoir un moyen. Fouiller. Ah. Bestiole là.
To shreds, you bet! Nice one! Damn, but we're good.
Franchement. Ah non, on a interdit d'y aller là-haut. Ah bah non, c'est bon. J'ai rien.
I hope Edgewater don't end up like this.
This is what you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up.
avoir un petit passage, mais où il est? Comment tu fais pour aller là? Est-ce qu'on va sortir? Ben non. 187. Comment tu fais là? Chemin. Alors? Pourquoi tu veux pas faire C en fait?
Don't mess with us.
Est-ce qu'il y a un tout pour contourner? Ouais, il faut faire peut-être tout le tour en fait. On va faire tout le tour. Je suis. Ah aussi, mais je peux faire un vrai.
Everyone all right?
Aren't those cakes just about the cutest little things you ever seen?
Fermé. Je suis loin d'avoir tout fouillé, ça c'est clair. Tout est fermé. Et quand...
Oh, you are in for it now.
T'es à 0 tout. Pourquoi je ramasse?
Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monarch here.
I would have liked to seen this place before it was all boarded up. I bet it lit up the night.
Ça va débloquer des trucs pour plus tard. Rien. Ouais, de toute façon, il va falloir traverser le pont. Si je veux aller chercher l'autre truc. Bon, j'espère que c'est pas important. Le pont est derrière.
Here we go!
Nothing like a good tussle.
Regarde. Ah, le con, je crois que j'ai ramassé les deux trucs. Ah, Ah, d'accord. Con.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like...
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit. Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves. Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? The board was right. That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. What? No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
It's all right, miss. I'm a coward at heart. Made that... Look, Captain, this is the best I can do. I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady. You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? She's kind of a brute.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole. The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain. Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain. I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that. Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Ok, oh ben ça c'est fait. Plus qu'à retourner au vaisseau. Ah oui, le vaisseau il est là. Bon, plus qu'à aller à Byzance. Il y avait aussi Scylla à faire. Bonjour la personne qui est sur mon live, si tu n'es pas un bot.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Attends. Ça c'est Scylla. Scylla, 2 Scylla donc. Ça c'est Byzance. Ça c'est Byzance. petite pause une fois atterri. Voilà. Petite pause. Je suis à combien de jeux? 21h. Au 22. Et sur ce, je vous dis à tout de suite. Enfin, d'ici 5 minutes. sur l'astéroïde. On était assis là. Donc c'était lui qui avait besoin.
Hey, you. Looking for some... Where do you think you're going? Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you, then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
Alors, attends. Ermite, il y a 229,25.
Got my sights on you.
Ouais, on va passer par là. C'est plutôt des voleurs.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man? I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. That's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
Felix is, a vital member of our crew. He's... well, he's good in a fight.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I imagine he has. I was a mentor to the boy during...
Oh, it would have been nice to know that sometime in the...
I'm working on something. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. Now...
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't know...
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself... I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him. Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No, I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he I don't know where... Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. Remember, I want proof. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Well enough. It's been a few years. You had a chip on your shoulder.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Ok. Rosanna Arquette. Attends, qu'est-ce qu'ils vont là?
That machine stole my bits.
23, bref.
Why do I even have one of these?
Attends, elle est où, Rosanna? Ah d'accord, faut retourner sur le précurseur, d'accord. Attends, avant de tourner sur le précurseur, on aurait pu faire l'autre truc.
Ah, a proper lair if ever I saw one.
Clyde must be inside.
Non, on peut pas passer par là.
We're one with the shadows, boss.
Alors, comment tu fais pour passer, pour aller voir l'ermite? L'ermite est censé être 213 mètres par là. Ouais. Comment tu fais? Y'a pas chasse souterrain? Ah attends, peut-être un petit vaisseau là. Ouais. T'es censé aller là-bas. Comment tu vas sur l'ermite? Là, je vois aucune porte. Ça permet d'aller de l'autre côté. Bah ouais. Je ne le vois pas. Regarde atterrissage. Ça, c'est que pour monter. Et puis je vois aucun chemin pour sortir, moi. Il doit y avoir un bug hein, là-bas. Parce que là, je vois rien qui descend. Non. Bah ouais.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts.
Ouais. Je ne vois pas. Je fais pour aller là-bas. À moins que quelqu'un me dise comment faire, mais...
If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
Bon, ben, on va pas rester là 3 heures. Là, je vois pas du tout quoi. On va aller de l'autre côté. Là, t'as rien. T'as rien pour sortir. Donc, comment tu peux indiquer là-bas? Bon, tant pis. Je vais pas chercher pour l'instant.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking.
Non, pas ça.
Captain, you're free to disembark.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
It get cooler in here?
This is Halcyon News.
You mind trying to have a moment here? Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something? Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. That's Harlow's mark, no mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account. All right, I'll tell you where he is. Just get out of here, please. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know. Please, just make it quick. That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to. Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow, never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order. No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I. Appreciate it. No offense meant, just been a long day is all.
Ok. J'avais rien d'autre à faire au précurseur. Donc ça c'est la même licence. Ah oui merde.
Advertisement for the following story.
Toujours derrière. Toujours ici le truc. Ça on pourrait y aller normalement par là.
We still going after Trask, boss?
Aucune endroit. Si. Arme de Scylla. Ah, parce qu'il y a une arme aussi à Scylla. Ah, d'accord. Bon, moi, je crois que j'ai deux choses intéressantes. Il y a toujours cet endroit-là. Normalement, il...
Hold it right there! What do you think you're doing? I don't want any trouble out of you.
Non, normalement, c'est ici qu'on est censé passer, mais c'est barricadé. Ah. Bah, de toute façon, je peux pas passer là-haut. Hein. Ah, peut-être que si.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products.
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't bit.
merde. Marteau prismatique.
Jackpot.
Bon, ben ça c'est fait.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Ah, c'est peut-être l'air d'atterrissage, oui, c'est là. Pour l'ermite.
Destination reached. Scylla.
This is real space, isn't it? Empty and silent. I never thought I'd see the like. I'd look up at night, but...
Can't walk 5 meters without stubbing your toe on a loose rock here.
Je sais pas si ça a pris une photo. L'essentiel est là-bas. Quelle heure il est? 15 heures. Oh là, doucement. Bon, ce qui manque quand même, c'est un véhicule.
What was that?
Excellent hit! Nice kill! Everyone all right? You'll have to show me how to do that.
Ah, quand même, il y a des trucs à visiter. Transformateur.
That explains how we ain't dead. Without the pylons, all the O2 this thing's cracking from the ice would just drift off.
You can only move forwards or backwards as a society. And I, for one, fully support our progressive efforts.
Primate géant. Désolé primate, mais je pense que si je t'avais laissé faire, tu m'aurais attaqué.
Somebody lives all the way out here? Surrounded by aether?
We're getting close to the hermit. I can feel it.
Hey, that's impressive.
From the beginning to...
Here they come!
Bravo. Ah bah... Ah bah c'est ça l'âme scientifique. D'accord. Ouais. Quand tu vois les dégâts que ça fait, tu te poses des questions quand même. Ok, c'est arrivé.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here...
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are...
I've spent my life in...
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients. Either hallucinations followed by unconscious. And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace war.
I'm committed.
I don't know, Captain. Is this safe?
Very well. Not like I'm going anywhere. Head on into the meditation room when you decide you're ready, and partake of the sacramental incense. It'll be waiting on the table for you. Still, Mian. There's not much to tell. The process forces us to face our fears, those things which keep us from... You came to me. I did not seek you out.
Je pense que je vais sauvegarder là et on verra ça la prochaine fois. Et bien sur ce, je vais remercier les personnes qui sont passées en direct ou en replay et je vous donne rendez-vous normalement ce soir pour RDR2. Merci à tous et je vous dis à bientôt.